What if I told you that there's one technique that can make every nerve in her body tingle and leave her craving more before it even begins? It's not about speed, size, or force. It's about awakening every sense, teasing every curve, and creating a connection so intense she'll remember it for days. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 psychological secrets that make this technique irresistible. Secrets that tap into desire, anticipation, and full body ecstasy. By the end of this, you'll understand how to create an experience that she begs to feel again and again. Welcome to Feminine Insight, where we dive into the secrets of desire, intimacy, and connection. Today, we're uncovering the number one technique women crave and how to master it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to unlock more powerful insights. The first tip is all about mindful teasing. It's not about rushing or going straight for the obvious, but about creating an experience that begins in the mind and slowly spreads through the body. Every touch, every movement, every subtle gesture has the power to awaken attention and anticipation. When approached with care, even the simplest actions can feel electrifying. The key is to be deliberate and present. There's a difference between just moving and truly exploring. By paying attention to subtle responses, slight shifts, soft breaths, or changes in tension, you can adjust naturally, letting the experience grow in intensity without force. This awareness makes each sensation feel more profound because it's tailored in the moment. Varying pressure, speed, and rhythm is part of this approach. Light, lingering touches tease the senses, while gentle variations keep attention sharp. It's the contrast that builds excitement and keeps the experience engaging. The brain responds to anticipation in a powerful way, making even small, careful movements feel far more intense than anything predictable or rushed. Mindful teasing also encourages connection. By staying attuned and observing reactions, it creates a sense of being truly seen and understood. This mental engagement is as important as the physical, because desire often grows from feeling noticed and appreciated. Over time, this technique builds a rhythm that feels natural, yet magnetic. It teaches the art of patience and attentiveness, allowing every sensation to be savored. When done consistently, it turns simple moments into deeply memorable experiences, leaving a lasting impression that lingers far beyond the initial interaction. Rhythm mastery is about learning how to create a flow that feels natural, yet keeps attention completely engaged. It's not about being fast or intense all the time. It's about knowing when to slow down, when to linger, and when to change pace. Small shifts in speed or movement can create a heightened sense of awareness, making every sensation feel more alive. The brain responds strongly to contrast. When moments of slow, teasing interaction are followed by slightly more intense or quicker movement, it creates a pattern that keeps anticipation high. This alternation makes each phase feel different and exciting, and it engages both body and mind in a deeper way. The unpredictability adds a subtle thrill because the experience doesn't feel mechanical or repetitive. Staying aware of subtle cues is essential. Every change in breathing, every gentle shift in tension provides information about how the experience is being received. By noticing and responding to these signals, the interaction becomes more intuitive and connected. It's not about forcing anything, it's about adjusting in real time to create a sense of harmony and responsiveness. Mastering rhythm also involves timing. Knowing when to slow, when to intensify, and when to pause can transform a simple moment into something immersive and memorable. It's a balance between control and freedom, allowing natural reactions to guide the pace. When done thoughtfully, rhythm mastery turns ordinary interaction into something dynamic and engaging. Each movement feels intentional, each pause meaningful, and every shift adds layers to the experience. It's a way of creating anticipation, sustaining interest, and making the interaction feel alive from start to finish. The careful variation keeps the mind and body fully present, building an experience that resonates long after it ends. Emotional sync is about being fully present in the moment and tuning into subtle signals. It's not just about what is happening physically, but about connecting on a deeper level. When attention is genuine and focused, it makes every interaction feel more meaningful. Being aware of slight changes, like a breath, a shift in posture, or a soft sound, can guide how the experience unfolds naturally. This awareness creates a feeling of being seen and understood. When responses are noticed and acknowledged, it builds a sense of safety and trust. That trust allows relaxation, which in turn intensifies every sensation. Emotional connection works quietly, often behind the scenes, enhancing physical engagement without words. The body responds to how the mind feels, so attentiveness can amplify every moment significantly. It's also about mirroring subtle cues, tiny adjustments, matching a pace, reflecting movements, or responding to changes in tension create a rhythm that feels intuitive. This gives a sense of harmony, as if the interaction flows without effort. Emotional sync is less about following steps and more about feeling what is happening and adapting naturally. Being fully present also encourages exploration. Awareness of reactions allows gentle experimentation, noticing what feels most engaging and adjusting accordingly. It keeps the experience dynamic, alive, and immersive. By staying connected and responsive, the moment becomes richer, more satisfying, and deeply memorable. When emotional presence is combined with other techniques, it elevates every sensation and interaction. Each gesture feels intentional, each pause meaningful, and every response acknowledged. It's a quiet but powerful way to create intimacy, enhance desire, and make an experience resonate long after it happens. Being in sync emotionally is one of the most subtle yet transformative ways to make every interaction feel deeply connected and unforgettable. Varied tempo and rhythm are all about keeping the experience alive and engaging. It's not about sticking to a single pace or pattern, but about introducing small shifts that create anticipation and surprise. When movements change subtly, it captures attention and keeps the mind and body fully present. This kind of variation can make every moment feel fresh and exciting. The key is contrast. Slow, lingering motions give time for the senses to awaken and notice every detail. Gentle pauses create tension and expectation, making the following moments feel more intense. Then, introducing a quicker or more energetic rhythm releases that built up energy in a way that feels natural and thrilling. This push and pull keeps the experience dynamic rather than predictable. Paying attention to feedback is part of this process. Observing reactions, like changes in breathing, subtle shifts in posture, or soft sounds, guides how to adjust tempo and rhythm. Responding to these cues helps the experience feel intuitive and deeply connected. The focus is on attunement, not force, which makes the interaction feel effortless and engaging. Varied tempo also allows exploration. It gives space to discover what feels most enjoyable in the moment and to adjust naturally. These shifts stimulate both mind and body, creating waves of sensation that are more satisfying than anything monotonous. The unpredictability keeps attention sharp and heightens overall engagement. When done thoughtfully, mastering tempo and rhythm can transform simple moments into something immersive and memorable. Every movement feels intentional, every pause meaningful, and each variation adds depth. It's a subtle but powerful way to heighten responsiveness and create a lasting impression that resonates long after the experience is over. Anticipation and release is about creating a rhythm of tension and reward that keeps the experience engaging and memorable. It's not about rushing to the end, but about building a sense of expectation that grows naturally. When anticipation is allowed to develop, every touch and movement feels more intense and meaningful. The idea is to give space for desire to rise before offering any form of release. Pausing at just the right moments, holding back slightly, or lingering in subtle gestures heightens awareness. These pauses allow the body and mind to tune into the experience more fully, making every subsequent sensation feel more powerful. It's also about observing reactions carefully. Every small signal, a shift in breathing, a subtle movement, or a soft sound can guide the timing and intensity of the next moment. Being responsive to these cues ensures that the rhythm feels natural and connected rather than forced or mechanical. The anticipation grows because each action is tailored in real time. This approach encourages patience and presence. Instead of moving through the experience on autopilot, It becomes a dynamic exchange where attention and care shape the flow. Each pause and each movement is meaningful, adding layers to the interaction that make it feel immersive and satisfying. Over time, anticipation and release can transform ordinary moments into deeply memorable ones. The buildup makes every reward feel richer, every sensation more impactful, and every connection more intense. By allowing tension to rise and then responding thoughtfully, the experience becomes more engaging, leaving a lasting impression that lingers far beyond the moment itself. At the heart of all these tips is presence and awareness. It's about being fully tuned in, noticing subtle cues, and responding in ways that feel natural and connected. Every touch, every pause, and every change in rhythm becomes meaningful when attention is focused and intentional. These techniques aren't about rushing or forcing anything. They're about creating moments that feel immersive, memorable, and deeply satisfying. When anticipation, rhythm, emotional sync, and full body awareness come together, the experience becomes richer and more engaging than anything predictable or mechanical. The power lies in patience, observation, and responsiveness. By staying present and adjusting to subtle signals, every interaction can feel unique and alive. Desire is heightened not just by what happens, but by how it happens, the timing, the attention, and the connection. When you embrace these principles, ordinary moments transform into experiences that linger in memory, creating a sense of intimacy, connection, and enjoyment that feels natural and profound. It's about understanding what resonates, responding thoughtfully, and letting every sensation unfold fully. Ultimately, it's the combination of attentiveness, rhythm, anticipation, and emotional presence that makes the experience truly unforgettable. The more care and awareness you bring, the deeper the connection and the more memorable every moment becomes. If you loved unlocking these secrets and want more, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Feminine Insight, and comment below to show you're ready to experience it for yourself.